It's coming. We are about to witness one of the most anticipated celestial events of 2025, and no one is really ready for it. March 29th brings not only another new moon, but also a powerful solar eclipse in Aries. It's not just an eclipse, it's a burst of energy, a moment when destiny changes, when the doors for new beginnings open. Now, before we delve deeper into the profound depths of this celestial phenomenon, I want to ask you something truly important. Are you ready for this? Are you really ready to step into a moment of such potent transformation? Because this isn't just about passively observing a spectacle in the sky. This eclipse is interactive, it's personal, it's an invitation to actively participate in the grand cosmic dance of change. And here's a question that's been echoing in my own mind. What if we're not just witnessing an astrological event? What if this particular eclipse, this March 29th spectacle, is something more profound? What if it's a convergence point, an intersection of ancient prophecies, a moment where time itself seems to bend and whisper secrets of ages past and futures yet to unfold? Intriguing, isn't it? Solar eclipses, in their essence, are already rare and incredibly powerful. They are cosmic punctuation marks, moments where the familiar rhythm of our solar system pauses and the energy shifts in dramatic and undeniable ways. But this eclipse, this Aries eclipse of 2025, it's operating on a different frequency altogether. This is, without exaggeration, one of the most spiritually anticipated moments of the entire year. Think of it as a cosmic amplifier, turning up the volume on the universe's messages, making them impossible to ignore. The universe isn't just hinting, it's broadcasting, loud and clear, and it's broadcasting directly to you. But here's the crucial, absolutely vital detail that almost everyone overlooks, the hidden key that unlocks the true potential of this eclipse. And listen closely, my friends, because this is where things get truly fascinating. If you miss this one critical detail, you could be allowing this immense energy to affect you in ways you never intended, in ways that might even feel, well, let's just say, less than ideal. I'm going to unravel this critical secret for you in just a moment. But first, indulge me, and let's amplify the energy of this message together. 3 simple yet powerful actions. Firstly, if this cosmic conversation is resonating with you, if you feel that spark of recognition within your soul, then give that like button a resounding smash. Secondly, if you crave more of these inner secrets, if you want to stay attuned to the celestial whispers and unlock the hidden potentials within your own life, then subscribe to the Inner Secrets right now. And finally, let's infuse this very video with potent, transformative energy. In the comments section below, type the sacred number sequence 777. This isn't just a random number, it's a symbol of divine alignment, of cosmic harmony, and it will supercharge the energy of this message, and dare I say, your own receptive field. And while you're at it, why not share this video with someone you care about, someone you know is on a path of spiritual awakening, someone who could truly benefit from this cosmic insight? Sharing is caring, and in this energetic climate, sharing positivity and wisdom is a powerful act in itself. All right, beautiful souls, let's dive deeper. Let's truly understand the magnitude of March 29th, 2025. Mark this day, engrave it in your memory, because this could very well be one of the most potent manifestation days of the entire year. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill new moon, it's not just another eclipse. This is a rare, exquisite celestial alignment, a moment where the very fabric of the universe seems to bend just a little in your favor. For centuries, across cultures and continents, wise souls, mystics, and seers have recognized solar eclipses as divine portals. Think of them as temporary openings in the cosmic tapestry, moments when the universe leans in, listening with heightened awareness to your prayers, your intentions, your very thoughts. It's as if the cosmic hotline is directly connected to your heart's desires, and the universe is ready to answer the call. But, and this is a crucial but, you have to tread with awareness, with understanding, because there's a hidden power pulsating beneath the surface of this eclipse. And if you remain unaware, if you don't grasp its nuances, you could inadvertently miss the biggest opportunity of your life. Seriously, this isn't hyperbole. This is the energetic reality of this moment. For some, this eclipse will be a grand, shimmering doorway of boundless opportunities, a launching pad into realms of previously unimaginable potential. For others, if approached unmindfully, it could feel like a harbinger of chaos, a period of disorientation and unexpected turbulence. Throughout history, solar eclipses have been viewed with a mixture of awe and apprehension, fascination and fear. Ancient civilizations, deeply attuned to the rhythms of the cosmos, often interpreted these celestial darkenings as potent omens, signs of war, disaster, upheaval, and profound societal change. For them, the temporary extinguishing of the sun's light was nothing less than a direct warning from the divine powers, a cosmic communiqué intended for all of humanity. Even in our modern era, echoes of these ancient interpretations persist. Many still sense that eclipses unleash immense energies, forces capable of dramatically, irrevocably altering the course of destiny. But here, at the Inner Secrets, we delve beyond superficial interpretations. We seek the deeper truths, the empowering wisdom that lies beneath the surface. And the truth that so many are missing, the truth that I want to illuminate for you right now, is this. This eclipse is not a punishment. It is not a cosmic reprimand. It is, in its purest essence, an awakening. The darkening of the sun is not a curse, it's a signal. Think of it as a cosmic alarm clock, jolting you awake from slumber, urging you to open your eyes to a greater reality. This particular eclipse, in Aries, fiery, dynamic Aries, is a powerful call to action. It's a cosmic clarion call, urging you to cast aside your self-imposed limitations, to shed your fears like old skin, and to boldly step into the radiant, authentic magnificence of your true self. This energy, my friends, will be intense. Don't underestimate it. You will likely feel it resonating within your very being, in your physical body, in the swirling currents of your emotions, even manifesting intangible shifts in the physical world around you. Reality itself may feel as if it's subtly reshaping, expanding, even momentarily fracturing before reforming into something new, something more aligned with your evolving essence. But this, emphatically, is not the end. It might feel disruptive, it might feel unsettling, but trust me, deep down, this is the beginning, the glorious, exhilarating beginning of who you are truly meant to be. However, and this is where awareness becomes paramount, not everyone is truly ready for this level of energetic intensity. Because when the solar eclipse reaches its zenith, when the sun is veiled in shadow, some truly strange things might start to occur, both within and around you. You might find yourself tossing and turning that night, struggling to find restful sleep. Something will feel different. An unexplained restlessness might stir within you, a subtle unease that's hard to pinpoint. Strange, vivid dreams might dance across the landscape of your subconscious, and you might experience sudden, inexplicable awakenings in the dead of night. And if you glance at your clock during one of these awakenings, chances are it will be sometime between the witching hours of 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock a.m. This, my friends, is not a mere coincidence. This is when the energetic veil is at its thinnest, when the cosmic currents are at their most potent, when messages from the unseen realms, intuitive whispers, and even for some, spiritual visitations are more likely to occur. This eclipse is far more than just an astronomical event. It is, in a very real sense, a portal. And like any portal, it will only remain open for a finite window of time. If you are among those who are energetically aligned, who are intuitively ready, you can harness the full, transformative power of this energy. You can ride this cosmic wave into uncharted territories of personal growth and manifestation. But heed this warning, delivered with genuine care. This potent energy will not wait for you to catch up. It is a powerful, swiftly flowing current. And if you hesitate, if you don't actively respond, it will quite simply leave you behind on the shore of the old reality. This, tragically, is the biggest mistake many people make during these potent cosmic junctures. They feel the shift, they sense the change in the energetic atmosphere, but they remain passive. Doubt creeps in, fear takes root, and they become immobilized, paralyzed by inaction. And thus, they inadvertently miss the very opportunities that this potent energy is presenting on a silver platter. Then, as the energetic intensity subsides, as the cosmic wave recedes, they are left wondering why nothing in their lives has fundamentally shifted, why they remain tethered to the same old cycles. But here's the unvarnished truth, the reality that so few are willing to acknowledge. Energy of this magnitude doesn't arrive on demand, on a predictable schedule. It surges, it crests, it rises like a colossal cosmic wave, offering you a precious, fleeting window of opportunity to propel yourself into an entirely new dimension of reality. But if you don't seize that moment, if you allow fear to anchor you to the familiar, when the wave inevitably passes, you will, indeed, remain exactly where you were, while others, more courageous, more attuned, will have ridden that wave to exhilarating new horizons. Some, a select few perhaps, will consciously, courageously utilize this eclipse energy to enact profound, lasting transformations in their lives. They will experience profound realizations, seismic shifts in perspective. Their very destinies may alter course, and they will feel, with undeniable certainty, as if the universe itself has lovingly, deliberately opened a brand new path uniquely for them. Others, sadly, will remain entangled in the same old patterns, stuck in repetitive cycles simply because they lacked the courage, the self-trust, to surrender to this powerful, transformative energy. This, my friends, is the stark dichotomy, the defining choice point presented by this eclipse. To step boldly forward into the unknown, or to inadvertently, unintentionally, remain tethered to the past. This energetic shift, this palpable change in the atmosphere, has already begun. If you are paying close attention, if you are energetically sensitive, you can likely feel the subtle, yet undeniable difference in the collective air. People around you might seem more tense, more on edge, more impatient, as if something is simmering just beneath the surface, ready to boil over. Some might exhibit unexplained restlessness. Others might find themselves snapping in anger at the smallest provocations. Even casual conversations might feel charged, electric, imbued with an unusual intensity. Emotions, both individual and collective, are likely to be surging, amplified by the unseen energetic currents. This is not your imagination playing tricks on you. This is the tangible, palpable effect of the approaching Aries solar eclipse, subtly yet powerfully shaking the very energy field of our planet. Most people, unfortunately, remain blissfully unaware of the underlying energetic dynamics at play, but their bodies, their minds, their very souls are nonetheless registering the shift, feeling the subtle tremors of this cosmic event. Therefore now, more than ever, it is absolutely imperative that you cultivate and maintain your inner center, your energetic equilibrium. Because as the collective energy intensifies, as the waves of collective consciousness become more turbulent, it is the awakened ones, the consciously aware souls, who will remain grounded, stable, and centered amidst the swirling energies. When the world around you seems to descend into temporary chaos, it is the chosen ones, those who have consciously cultivated inner stillness, who will serve as anchors of stability, beacons of calm amidst the storm. And this is profoundly important, not merely to personally navigate the potential dramas of this period, but to truly prepare yourself for the big changes, the momentous transformations that are poised to unfold. Because this solar eclipse in Aries is revealing something deeply significant, something that the vast majority of people are simply not yet ready to face, not yet equipped to understand. And this is where you must exercise heightened awareness, where you must become discerning and energetically astute. Because what is occurring right now, as the sun prepares to momentarily surrender its light, is that the energetic barriers, the subtle filters that normally delineate and separate energies, are subtly weakening. Think of it like this. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly, inexplicably, felt the underlying tension, the unspoken emotional currents lingering in the air? Or have you ever been in close proximity to someone and suddenly felt inexplicably drained, depleted of your own vitality? This is the same energetic dynamic, but now amplified, magnified, intensified 100-fold. You, right now, are becoming exquisitely more sensitive to the energetic frequencies that surround you. And if you remain unaware of this heightened sensitivity, if you don't consciously protect your energetic boundaries, you could inadvertently absorb and carry the weight of emotions that are not even your own. You might suddenly experience inexplicable waves of anxiety, surges of unease, without any discernible external trigger. There might be a strange, palpable weight in the air, an almost invisible pressure pressing down upon you. Some individuals have even reported experiencing dizziness, moments of confusion, or intensely disturbing, vivid dreams in the days and nights leading up to the eclipse. These are all, without exception, manifestations of powerful energy movements, energetic adjustments within your own field and within the collective field. That's why energetic protection is not merely a helpful suggestion during this time. It is a necessity. So the crucial question becomes, how can you effectively stay grounded, centered, and energetically protected when the world around you feels so palpably unstable, so prone to energetic fluctuations? Firstly, cultivate heightened awareness of your immediate surroundings. Pay close attention to the individuals you are interacting with. Are the people around you prone to pulling you into dramatic narratives, into cycles of negativity and emotional turmoil? Do you consistently feel energetically drained, depleted after spending time in their company? If so, it is time to consciously, intentionally take a step back. create energetic distance. This is emphatically not the time to inadvertently feed negativity, to become entangled in dramas that do not serve your highest good. Secondly, and equally importantly, turn your attention inward. Cultivate a deep, respectful awareness of your own energetic state. Set clear, powerful intentions to consciously protect your personal energetic space. You don't need to engage in elaborate rituals or complex visualizations. Simply imagine yourself enveloped, surrounded by an aura of unshakable strength, an impenetrable shield of light. Intend with unwavering conviction to only allow in that which serves your highest good, that which nourishes your soul, that which amplifies your vitality, and consciously, deliberately block out everything else: the negativity, the drama, the fear, the energetic noise. And most importantly, above all else, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner guidance system. It is finely tuned, exquisitely sensitive right now. Are you ready for this significant energy shift? If your heart resonates with a resounding yes, then type those powerful words, "I am ready," in the comments section below right now, and send a potent, undeniable signal to the universe declaring your willingness to embrace this transformation. If something feels off to you, if your inner compass is nudging you in a particular direction, do not ignore it. If your physical body is craving rest, then honor that need and rest deeply. If your intuition is urging you to gently, respectfully walk away from a certain person or situation, listen attentively and act accordingly. Because undeniably, something profound is changing right now. Can you feel it? That subtle, persistent tug at your heartstrings, that strange, almost magnetic feeling in your chest, that restless undercurrent of energy, that recurring thought, idea, or image that keeps surfacing in your mind. It's like something, or perhaps someone, is gently, persistently trying to get your attention, to convey a message of vital importance. This, my friends, is not a mere coincidence. During this powerful eclipse, the universe is not only momentarily veiling the sun, it is also, simultaneously, illuminating the next crucial steps on your soul's evolutionary journey. You might suddenly find yourself inexplicably drawn to a new path, a new creative project, a new geographical location, or even a new relationship, platonic or romantic. An unquenchable feeling, a deep soul-level yearning, might arise from within, seemingly out of nowhere. You might experience a profound realization that there is something significant you need to consciously release, something you need to let go of in order to move forward unencumbered. Or you might recognize with startling clarity that something you've been patiently waiting for, something you've been diligently manifesting, is finally, tangibly present before you, and the universe is gently urging you to say a resounding yes. Perhaps you'll feel an undeniable urge to gracefully, decisively walk away from a situation, a relationship, a career path that has been consuming your precious energy for far too long. Perhaps a long-forgotten dream, a cherished aspiration you once relegated to the back burner, will suddenly resurface with renewed vibrancy and urgency. Perhaps an old friend, a former love, will re-enter your life, and something deep within you will whisper with unwavering conviction, "This time, it's different." And here again is the most crucial, transformative element. You must consciously, attentively listen to these inner whispers, to these intuitive nudges. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, rarely shouts. It primarily communicates through subtle whispers, through gentle nudges, through the quiet language of the heart. And if you habitually ignore these subtle promptings, if you dismiss them as just your imagination, you could inadvertently miss a profoundly significant opportunity for life-altering, soul-deep transformation. This eclipse, my friends, is not just a fleeting moment in time. It is a door opening, a portal to the next exhilarating chapter of your life's unfolding narrative. But it is a door that you must consciously choose to walk through, a portal that requires your courageous participation to fully activate its transformative potential. And if you do choose to walk through that door, if you dare to trust the intuitive pull, if you consciously follow the whispers of your soul, you might quite literally not recognize yourself when you awaken the morning after the eclipse. Because when the eclipse concludes, when the celestial shadow recedes, when the morning light returns, the external world might appear superficially unchanged. The sky will still be there, vast and blue. The sun will still rise, radiating its life-giving warmth. Superficially, life will seem to simply go on. But you, deep within your core, will no longer be the same person you were before. Initially, the shift might feel subtle, almost imperceptible, a gentle recalibration that's difficult to consciously notice. But as the day progresses, as you move through your routines, you will gradually, undeniably realize that those old fears no longer hold the same power over you. Those swirling, anxious thoughts are quieter, less insistent. The invisible weight you've been carrying for months, perhaps even years, is no longer so dominant, so oppressive. You will pause, perhaps mid-sentence, and realize with a start that you are reacting differently now, responding with a newfound sense of calm and centeredness. The situations, the triggers that used to ignite your emotional reactivity no longer possess the same potency, the same ability to derail your inner peace. The insidious tendrils of self-doubt, that persistent voice that always subtly kept you confined to your comfort zone, will begin to dissipate, to dissolve like morning mist in the rising sun. And in that profound moment of quiet realization, you will see, with crystalline clarity, the deeper truth. This eclipse wasn't merely a period of time to be observed and passively endured. It was a turning point, a definitive, energetic threshold. Because this Aries solar eclipse of March 29, 2025, is not just a celestial event unfolding in the vastness of space, it is, simultaneously, a deeply personal, profoundly significant moment of cosmic reset, of soul-level rebirth, and of transformative awakening in your individual life. This is the moment when you consciously, courageously step more fully into your true self, shedding the layers of conditioning, the masks of persona that have obscured your authentic radiance. And when the sun rises, resplendent after the eclipse, you will not be the old you, clinging to outdated patterns and limiting beliefs. And that, my friends, is precisely what is divinely, beautifully meant to happen. And now, the energetic reverberations of this powerful eclipse will continue to ripple through our lives, through our collective consciousness, for days, weeks, and even months to come. Because it is energetically, fundamentally, impossible for such a potent, transformative energy to simply arrive, flash brightly, and then vanish without leaving a lasting imprint. It is indelibly etched into our very being, subtly yet powerfully shaping us, creating ripples of change in our inner world, whether we are consciously aware of it or not. If you cultivate mindful awareness, if you listen attentively to the subtle whispers of your intuition, you can begin to discern what this eclipse is trying to communicate to you personally. Those sudden sparks of inspiration that spontaneously ignite in your mind, those persistent whispers of your inner voice that become so insistent they can no longer be ignored, that deep, visceral feeling that something significant, something transformative needs to shift, to change in your life. These are emphatically not random, inconsequential feelings. They are, in their essence, direct, personalized signs from the universe. But there is a critical juncture here, a pivotal choice point. How are you going to consciously, deliberately utilize this potent energy? Because a cosmic shift of this magnitude is emphatically not something you can simply passively observe once and then casually move on with your life. If you can consciously, skillfully direct this powerful energy, it can become an unstoppable force, propelling you forward, carrying you effortlessly towards a completely different, infinitely more aligned, more fulfilling future. To effectively harness this transformative energy, you must first cultivate a deep, honest awareness of your inner energetic balance. Which outdated cycles in your life are you consciously ready to break free from? Which self-limiting habits are you willing to relinquish? Which ingrained, self-sabotaging thought patterns are you prepared to consciously leave behind? Because this eclipse is not merely a doorway for external change, it is, equally importantly, an exquisite opportunity to consciously let go of old burdens, to release energetic baggage, and to move forward into your future with newfound lightness, with unencumbered grace. So, in the coming days and weeks, pay heightened attention to your inner landscape, to the subtle currents of your feelings and emotions. Which direction, intuitively, is calling you forward? Which doors, energetically, are gently closing behind you, making way for new pathways to open? Will you possess the clarity, the discernment, to accurately recognize the opportunities that are poised to appear before your very eyes? Or will your old, familiar fears, your ingrained patterns of self-doubt, inadvertently hold you back, preventing you from seizing the moment? That, my friends, is the crux of it. This eclipse was, indeed, a powerful beginning. But the real, tangible, lasting change, the profound transformation, ultimately depends entirely on how you consciously choose to utilize its potent energy. Because remember this fundamental truth: the universe is perpetually sending messages, lovingly offering guidance, but it is ultimately up to you whether you consciously choose to read those messages, to decipher the subtle cosmic code, or to remain oblivious to the profound wisdom being offered. That feeling of deep restlessness stirring within you right now, that persistent sense that you are being gently, yet firmly, pulled towards the unknown, that is, in reality, guiding you to a significant threshold. You can no longer effectively think in the same limited ways you used to. You can no longer comfortably act according to the same outdated patterns and self-imposed restrictions. Because when your level of awareness expands, when your consciousness awakens, it becomes fundamentally, energetically, impossible to remain confined within the old, constricting paradigms. Perhaps you don't yet possess crystal-clear clarity about exactly what steps to take right now. Perhaps the specific paths forward are not yet fully illuminated. But know this with unwavering certainty: the unknown is not a void of chaos. It is, in its purest potential, the fertile ground for the birth of a magnificent new beginning. What you are feeling right now, that subtle disorientation, that sense of being in between worlds, is simply the natural, necessary process of energetically acclimating to a new reality, a reality imbued with greater potential, greater possibility, greater alignment with your soul's true purpose. So, I urge you, spend each day in the immediate aftermath of this eclipse consciously, mindfully. Maintain an open, receptive awareness. Do not dismiss or ignore the subtle signals your body and mind are diligently sending you. A new opportunity, seemingly out of the blue, might be poised to knock on your door. An unexpected encounter, a serendipitous connection, might subtly yet profoundly alter the entire course of your life. A seemingly insignificant sentence you overhear, a vivid dream you remember upon waking, a persistent feeling that lingers throughout your day. Any of these could contain the precise answer, the vital insight you have been seeking. But most importantly, in all things, stay deeply, authentically true to yourself. This eclipse has arrived in your life to illuminate, to reveal, to clarify who you truly are, what you genuinely need, and which path, aligned with your soul's deepest longings, you are divinely guided to take next. If you succumb to fear, if you retreat back into your old, comfortable, yet ultimately limiting ways of being, you will inadvertently be wasting this potent, precious energy, allowing it to dissipate without fully realizing its transformative potential. But if you consciously choose to flow with this powerful cosmic current, if you courageously surrender to its intelligent guidance, it can, and it will, carry you to a future so breathtakingly expansive, so joyfully abundant, so deeply fulfilling, that you can't even begin to imagine its contours from your current vantage point. And here you are, right now, in this transformative moment. The potent energy of the eclipse is still palpably present in the air around you, subtly infusing your very being. You are alone with the profound questions echoing in your mind, with that undeniable feeling of change stirring deep within, a feeling you can sense viscerally, yet can't quite fully articulate or make logical sense of just yet. What will happen now? Because eclipses, in their essence, are definitive turning points. They swing open a door, a portal to a new dimension of possibility. But whether you consciously choose to walk through that door, whether you dare to step across that threshold, depends entirely on your individual choice. And therein, my friends, lies the true, empowering secret. Will you allow the lingering shadows of the past to hold you back, to tether you to the familiar? Or will you consciously, courageously, step boldly into the radiant, exhilarating unknown, trusting that the universe is conspiring to support your highest unfolding? Emotions might be intense right now, swirling like currents in a rapidly flowing river. On one hand, you might experience a profound sense of liberation, as if an immense, long-held burden has been miraculously lifted from your shoulders. But simultaneously, you might also feel a touch of disorientation, a subtle sense of being dazzled by uncertainty as you consciously release old patterns, old identities, and momentarily glimpse the vast expanse of uncharted territory that lies before you. You are, in essence, in the midst of a profound process of rediscovering who you truly are, what you genuinely desire, what you are divinely destined to create. And yes, this transformative process can sometimes feel a little scary, a little disorienting. But remember this fundamental truth. This very feeling of fear, this subtle tremor of unease, is actually the greatest sign of profound growth. It is the unmistakable indication that you are courageously expanding beyond the confines of your comfort zone, venturing into realms of previously unimagined potential. Eclipses, in their potent influence, affect not only the immediate moment of their occurrence, but also the weeks and even months that gracefully follow. Their transformative energy gradually, subtly, permeates your inner world, like a gentle yet persistent rain nourishing the roots of your being. And as your level of self-awareness organically increases, as your inner vision becomes clearer, you will begin to see, with increasing clarity, precisely what aspects of your life are ripe for transformation, what patterns are ready to be gracefully released, what new directions are beckoning you forward. Therefore, in the days and weeks ahead, conscious self-observation will be your greatest ally, your most powerful tool for navigating this transformative terrain. In the coming days, you might experience sudden, illuminating realizations, profound inner epiphanies that seem to arrive from out of nowhere. Suddenly, the answers to questions that have eluded you for a long time, questions you've wrestled with for weeks, months, even years, might be revealed to you with startling clarity, as if a veil has been lifted from your inner vision. Perhaps you'll suddenly realize with undeniable certainty how a particular burden you've been carrying for far too long is actually subtly, yet powerfully, limiting your expansion, preventing you from fully stepping into your potential. There could be significant shifts in your relationships, both personal and professional. You might find yourself gracefully, naturally, parting ways with certain individuals, not due to animosity or conflict, but simply because you are organically evolving into different energetic frequencies, different vibrational realms. It's not that anyone is bad or guilty. It's merely a clear sign that you are both, in essence, being divinely guided to move forward in realities where your energies no longer seamlessly align, where your paths are diverging in service of your individual soul journeys. Simultaneously and equally beautifully, new people, new connections might unexpectedly enter your life. Individuals who feel as if they have been specially sent by fate, divinely orchestrated encounters designed to support your unfolding path. Your dreams, too, might become more vivid, more meaningful, imbued with symbolic messages and potent intuitive guidance. Sometimes, in these liminal times, the universe chooses to communicate its most profound messages through the symbolic language of dreams. Pay heightened attention to your dreamscape during this period. Recurring symbols, familiar yet distant faces, dialogues imbued with clear, resonant messages. These could all be subtle yet profound guides, lovingly illuminating your inner journey. Physically, you might also experience subtle yet noticeable energetic shifts. Your sleep patterns might temporarily change, becoming more erratic or requiring more rest. You might fluctuate between feeling intensely energized and unexpectedly fatigued as your physical body diligently works to adapt to this new, elevated, energetic frequency. So, above all, take exquisite care of yourself during this transformative period. Listen attentively to your body's subtle needs, honor its rhythms, and respond with kindness and compassion. And most importantly, don't underestimate the significance of what you are feeling, both emotionally and intuitively. Every emotion, every spark of inspiration, every intuitive nudge, every subtle guidance that arises within you during this eclipse period. These are all deeply personal, profoundly meaningful, uniquely significant to you. Take them seriously, honor their wisdom, because it is precisely in these liminal moments, these threshold times, that the universe speaks to you most directly, most intimately, most authentically. And finally, my dear seekers, let me offer you a few profoundly important, practically applicable steps you can consciously take to make the absolute most of this magnificent, potent energy, to fully harness its transformative potential and gracefully navigate its currents. Firstly, the simple yet powerful act of writing down your thoughts and feelings is one of the most effective ways to cultivate self-awareness, to bring clarity to your inner landscape. What are you feeling right now, in this very moment? What specific changes are you consciously desiring to create in your life? What subtle shifts, both internal and external, will you consciously pay attention to in the coming weeks? Take some quiet time for yourself and simply write them down, not for anyone else's eyes, but for your own personal reflection and contemplation. Secondly, consciously cultivate the practice of meditation and introspection. Even just a few minutes of quiet stillness each day can make a profound difference. Sit in comfortable silence, gently close your eyes, and consciously listen to the subtle whispers of your inner voice, to the quiet guidance of your intuition. When you intentionally quiet the incessant chatter of your analytical mind, you create space to more clearly hear what your own inner wisdom, your soul's knowing, is gently whispering to you. Thirdly, take conscious, deliberate steps to let go of the old, to release that which no longer serves your highest evolution. This could manifest in countless forms: consciously releasing a limiting relationship, gracefully relinquishing a self-sabotaging habit, consciously challenging and dissolving an outdated belief pattern, or courageously making a change in your career path that no longer resonates with your soul's calling. It is time, definitively, to consciously let go of whatever is energetically holding you back, whatever is preventing you from fully embracing your radiant potential. Fourthly and powerfully, set clear, potent intentions for new beginnings. Remember, this eclipse is a powerful cosmic reset point for you, an energetic, clean slate. If there are specific areas of your life you are consciously desiring to change, to upgrade, to transform, now is, without exaggeration, one of the most potent times to intentionally, deliberately do so. Ask yourself clear, focused questions. What kind of life am I truly, deeply desiring to live from this moment forward? What am I consciously inviting into my life, into my energetic field? With what kind of energy, with what kind of vibration am I intentionally choosing to move forward into my future? And finally, and perhaps most importantly, consciously focus on your inner world, rather than becoming overly preoccupied with the external world. People around you might be experiencing heightened emotional reactivity. The collective energies might feel temporarily unbalanced and chaotic. What you need to do, with unwavering focus, is to consciously remain centered within your own inner sanctuary, your own energetic core, without getting swept away by external influences, without becoming entangled in dramas that do not truly serve your highest path. Your biggest strength, your most potent ally in navigating this transformative process, will be your unwavering self-confidence, your deep, abiding trust in your own inner guidance. The coming days and weeks will be a period of gentle yet profound energetic settling, a time when the initial intensity of the eclipse gradually subsides and your individual direction, your soul's next steps, begin to become increasingly clear. The fog of uncertainty in your mind will gradually dissipate, and the intuitive call you feel deep within your heart will grow stronger, more insistent, more undeniable. This eclipse has not only powerfully propelled you to consciously break away from the limitations of the past and courageously embark upon a brand new chapter of your life's narrative, it has also, simultaneously, subtly yet irrevocably, shifted the very direction of your destiny, aligning it more fully with your soul's true purpose. You may not fully perceive the magnitude of this shift right now, but as you mindfully observe your life gracefully unfold in the weeks and months to come, you will undoubtedly, undeniably, realize the profound transformative impact of this celestial event. Because this is not just a mere change, it is, in its purest essence, the glorious, exhilarating beginning of a profound spiritual awakening. This eclipse in Aries, fiery, dynamic, action-oriented Aries, gifts you with the potent energy of courage, of decisive movement, and of vibrant new beginnings. It is emphatically no longer the time to linger in the shadows of hesitation, to passively wait for external validation, or to continue carrying the unnecessary burdens of the past. Aries, in its archetypal essence, represents unwavering determination, direct action, and swift mobilization of energy. That's precisely why the new goals, the fresh desires, the nascent aspirations that are currently arising within you are absolutely no coincidence. These are, in their essence, the loving, insistent whispers of your soul, gently yet firmly guiding you towards your next evolutionary steps. So I urge you, start consciously, attentively, listening to your own inner voice. With this powerful, catalytic energy of the eclipse coursing through your being, you are divinely supported to consciously leave your self-imposed fears and limitations behind. The fiery, dynamic energy of Aries gifts you with the potent momentum of action. Instead of endlessly analyzing every detail, instead of passively waiting for the perfect moment to magically arrive, you are now being divinely guided to courageously take action, to initiate movement, to step boldly forward into the unknown. Because this, emphatically, is a time for doing, not just for passive thinking and endless contemplation. Don't postpone the opportunities that are gracefully, serendipitously coming your way. Don't allow ingrained fears to subtly hold you back from seizing the moment. This could very well be the most auspicious time to courageously start a new job, to boldly embark upon a passion project that has been simmering within you, to take that decisive step that will radically, positively transform the trajectory of your life. Because this eclipse is a moment where the universe is generously bestowing upon you an immense energetic momentum, a powerful tailwind propelling you forward. If you are brave enough to trust in this cosmic support, the doors of opportunity before you will swing open much faster, much more effortlessly than you might currently imagine. In this transformative process, consciously awaken the inner warrior that resides within you, because the dynamic, action-oriented energy of Aries carries a potent, mobilizing power that is designed to propel you forward, to gently yet firmly push you beyond the confines of your comfort zone. Don't allow your cherished dreams to remain indefinitely on hold, relegated to the realm of someday. Consciously explore new paths, boldly set new goals for yourself, and dare to envision a future even more radiant and fulfilling than you have previously allowed yourself to imagine. Do you truly know, deep within your heart, what you authentically desire to create in your life? If not, gift yourself the precious time and space for quiet introspection, for soul-searching contemplation. But do not, under any circumstances, underestimate the profound wisdom of your own inner feelings, the subtle yet insistent guidance of your intuition. Because eclipses, as we have discussed, are potent, undeniable signs lovingly illuminating new directions on your unique spiritual journey. And this particular eclipse has arrived in your life to bestow upon you profound clarity. Perhaps you have been standing at the precipice of a significant decision for a prolonged period, feeling torn between conflicting paths, unsure whether to boldly move forward or to cautiously remain in place, uncertain whether to courageously continue on a challenging path or to gracefully, respectfully surrender and release. Now, my friends, is definitively the time to consciously, decisively answer these lingering questions. The fiery, assertive energy of Aries will empower you, infuse you with unwavering strength and decisive clarity. So, whatever you have been subtly, unconsciously putting off, whatever courageous step you have been hesitant to take, now is the time to intentionally, boldly go for it. The very moment you consciously demonstrate your courage, the moment you take that initial leap of faith, you will be amazed, truly astounded at how readily, how generously the universe responds, supporting your every step with grace and abundance. But remember, the dynamic energy of Aries is inherently fast-moving, swift, and decisive. If you fail to utilize this potent energy, if you remain tethered to indecision, if you passively wait for external circumstances to magically align, you might gradually realize that these precious opportunities, these divine doorways of potential, subtly, gently begin to fade, to dissipate over time. Because this particular energetic window does not afford you the luxury of remaining perpetually indecisive. Either you consciously choose to take action, to embrace the momentum, or you might subtly, energetically, feel the universe gently yet persistently shaking you, urging you to awaken from passivity and step boldly into your potential. So I implore you, make conscious, skillful use of the incredible momentum that this transformative eclipse is so generously bestowing upon you. You might also experience profound, illuminating realizations in your relationships during this potent period. You will begin to see, with newfound clarity, precisely who is genuinely meant to remain a vibrant, supportive presence in your life, and who is gracefully, naturally meant to move on, to transition into a different energetic sphere. The liberating energy of Aries also directly guides you towards conscious liberation. It is definitively time to consciously cut the energetic ties that are subtly pulling you down, that are inadvertently preventing your continued growth, that are no longer aligned with your evolving soul path. And when you courageously, gracefully do so, you will experience an immediate, palpable sense of lightness within, a feeling of energetic freedom and unburdened expansion. Because this powerful eclipse is, in its essence, energetically forcing you to break free from outdated cycles, to shed the skin of your former self, and to emerge, reborn, into a new dimension of possibility. In the coming days, weeks, and months, I encourage you to thoughtfully, honestly, ask yourself these profoundly important questions. What do I really, truly want in my life at the deepest level of my being? Am I genuinely ready, willing, and able to courageously chart my own unique path, even if it deviates from the expectations of others, even if it leads me into uncharted territories? If you can sincerely, wholeheartedly answer yes to these empowering questions, you will begin to feel the magnificent, transformative energy of this Aries eclipse in its fullest, most potent expression. Because this is, without exaggeration, a precious, divinely orchestrated opportunity to consciously purge your old, limiting self and to courageously build a brand new version of you aligned with your highest potential, radiant with authenticity and brimming with joyful possibility.